Well, hello, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. Hey, we at our house. Been too rainy and windy the last couple of days. Hadn't done much fishing, but I went to Lake Monticello a couple of days last week and this week, and we're gonna bring you some leftover action, just a small amount each day, just highlight clips from Lake Monticello. And today I'm gonna show you for a special treat the map of Lake Murray and what I like to do this time of year, and show you kind of the areas I like to fish and the kind of baits we like to use in the spring and in February and March with fish post-spawning and getting ready to move to the banks. I'm going to show you what I like to do to catch some fish. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hey, I'll get right back with you. We got the map of Lake Murray here, and I'm going to give you some pointers today on where to fish on Lake Murray in the spring and in the summer when I float a spoonfish. I'll kind of show you a little bit. But hey, this map was given to me by Kingfisher Maps. They sent it to me. It's a PVC hard map. It's flexible, but it's really strong, and you can frame it, put it on the wall. And if you want one of these maps, you go right there's the information, 800-326-0257, Kingfisher Maps Inc. And hey, and I'm sure they'll let you order one of them if you need one. Hey, but right here today, I'm going to give you an idea of the kind of places I like to fish this time of the year on Lake Murray. First of all, it makes no difference what part of the lake you're on, you need to be up a creek. That's what I'm thinking this time of year. Any of these creeks, this is the clear water down in here toward the dam, there's the dam. Any of these long creeks, if you find the right one, you can nail them all up these creeks. Crappies will move up into this area, they'll run them creeks, and if the crappies are anywhere, you can guarantee they're running up them ditches. They go up the ditches. That's a Bear Creek here. Well, Bear Creek's in here. You got Beards Creek, you got Johnson Marina area, and then you got Liberty area. All those places are clear water creeks, and on the other side of the lake, any of these long ditches, they go in extremely good areas to target. What happens with all the rain we've been getting, the water flows in and muddies up in those creeks, and if you can get there at the right time, crappies will be in there, bass will be in there, stripers will be in there. All of these creeks, if you're down there around the dam, around Jake's Landing, all of these long creeks are extremely good places. Right in here's an area we used to catch so many crappies years ago when the hydrilla was in the lake, but the hydrilla's gone. But that was one of the best crappie holes in the world, right back in there on the whole lake. You could catch them casting late in the evenings. Now them suckers in the clear water will not bite sometimes with the sun shining. But now if you can find any of this area with dingy water, then you can pick them up casting up these ditches. But now when you get on up here, you got Bear Creek area, always a good area. You got branches out, Muddy Branch area. All these long creeks around Epton's Landing used to be really good. Things has changed over the years. And then you go on up, you got the Crystal Lake area, Billy Dry Island, all these little fingers, all good places to check when you're fishing Lake Murray. And then the Hollow Creek, extremely good. I've caught so many perch in there last year, but hey, they're a little slower in there this year. And any of these little pockets off the main lake, little ditches, little valleys that come back in there are really good. A lot of times those fish won't run way back in there. They'll just run off the main water, and these shallow running ditches, good places to catch them, points and stuff. But I like ditches. And of course, if you want a crappie fish, the best place to go is on up the river, tight lining. You go up the little river area, get on up far as you can go, all the way up them doggone ditches right there. You can catch crappies if you can get up there. Water's up now, so you can get up there. Extremely good place on these bends to catch crappies. A tight lining, if you guys like the tight line. All you crappie fishers know what I'm talking about. You get up Saluda River, all good areas to fish. I don't fish up there that much because I live down in this area at the other end of the lake. My house is right in here. Right there's where I live, right around the corner from Johns Creek Landing. Right around the corner, right in here is where I live. But hey, and when we striper fishing, I always zero on these bigger, deeper areas and the ridges and points that lead up to it and the humps out in the middle. And they also, them stripers will push up these doggone little small valleys right here, these little coves, Any small coves got a good deep water coming in it. Them stripers will push right back up in there. But now, Beards Creek, just a wonderful place. I caught so many casting the Money Minnow last year in the Beards Creek and the Johnson Marina area and the Liberty area. Just a wonderful place to fish. Just some ideas of where to fish on Lake Murray. And hey, we're going to show you a few jigs that I use on Lake Murray. Hope you enjoy the show, and I'll get right back with you with the jigs. See ya.
Show you my preference of line when I'm casting for stripers or anything that I'm casting, largemouth bass stripers in them creeks. I like 8-pound test line, preferably bread label, fluorocarbon, cigar line is what I've been using. Now, if you're going to use braid, you can use braid and have a cigar line leader off. 8 pounds is what I suggest to use. And I love to use, and you've seen me catch them on money minnows. These money minnows are just extremely good. The 3.5-inch money minnows, just extremely good plug by Yum. And hey, you try to match the size of your bait. If you fishing with stripers, they eat a little small herring. Perfect size in the spring. The smaller the better. Hey, or you can cast a 2.5-inch minnow by Slider Jigs, Charlie Brewer, and there's an 1/8 ounce head and a quarter. Right here's a quarter head that I like to use. Ought to be a really extremely good jig to use. It matches the size of the shad. The herring and stuff that's hatched out last year are still small, some of them, and they push back in these creeks. And with this rain coming in, you got muddy water coming out of them creeks where the water changes its color. Good place to cast this. And a lot of times you want to use a lead above it. If you're fishing in 15, 18 foot of water in them ditches, you want to get it down. Or if you don't, you got to let it sink by itself and reel it slow. Just reel it slow. You don't have to jerk it. And of course, I like the Bass Assassin 2-inch jig. Is an extremely good jig too. 1/8 ounce head. But like I say, you might want to put your number 7 lead or a little bit bigger in front of it. But those 2 jigs right there will catch bass this time of year and stripers in Lake Murray. And as it gets a little warmer, you go up to the Yum Money Minnow. And now, here's a Yum with a bigger head. That's a 3/8 head. You get the bigger head, you don't have to have the lead in front of it. So it's got a wide gap hook, really good. Let it sink down and just reel it slow. You can tear them up with that. Or if you want to use 2 smaller heads and 2 jigs at one time, I recommend the big bite bait. Got a Gamakatsu hook, really good bait hook to use on the Yum Money Minnow. Can't beat it. Wide gap and fits it perfect. Now you can use the bigger money minnow as the weather gets warmer. But until the weather gets warmer, you want to stay small with your bait. Okay? Now, preferably, I like to use, and this rod is already set up. It's a casting rod, one of my favorites, but they're really expensive. But it's a good rod, and I've caught a lot of fish. It's a shaky head rod by Cashin. Shaky head by Cashin. Just a wonderful little rod. And I'll put on my glasses and I'll read you the size of it. But it's a pretty expensive rod. The H2O Express rod from Academy Sports is a little bit less expensive, and I'll do the same thing. But this here is a medium action P84366BS, 6'6", fast medium, 6 pound to 12 pound line, 1/16 to 5/16. That's the important thing to look at. 1/16 to 5/16 weight is what this rod accepts, and it's a really good rod. And I like to use, here's the kind of setup I'm using. Braid line, I'll go to a swivel and I'll put me a lead there. Then I got an 1/8 ounce head, Arky head from Walmart is all you got to use. With that doggone Bass Assassin jigs, that you're gonna catch crappies, stripers, largemouth, anything. So that's why I like to use that smaller jig in the spring. You never know what you're gonna catch when you cast it out there. You cast it out there, let it go to the bottom, and hopefully it ain't any grass and stuff around. Just reel it in, don't get anything on your hook. And I guarantee you, in them ditches I just showed you, you will catch bass, crappies, or stripers. I guarantee you. But just a few things that I use. Here's another color. I like to use the black head sometimes. And that's the Bass Assassin jig right there, 2-inch. Just a good all-around jig for all-around fishing. But hey, go with me today, and I'm gonna take you on some highlight clips of Lake Monticello. We caught a few, not a lot. I'm doing a lot better. Hey, thanks to the Lord, we're getting by this, and we're gonna start a new life coming up. Just a life. It's gonna be different fishing and doing all this videoing by myself. But hey, we'll manage. But hopefully, I can continue on and keep bringing more videos up for my fans, my wonderful fans out there. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Lots of cards. I just got a card from Sharon and her sister Javelin. Hey, just wonderful people, and I appreciate all the cards. Thank you so much for all your prayers, and thanks for watching the Old Fisherman videos. Hey, and let's go fishing on Lake Monticello just for some highlight clips. Good morning,
Hope you enjoy the Old Fisherman back with you on Lake Monticello. We got our first fish of the day on a super dog white perch. Number one of the day. Glad to be with you on another episode of Loving Life. We haven't been fishing over a week. But hey, we're back out trying it again today. We're starting off at 21 foot of water. Water's kind of dingy, get warm. And I'm thinking the fish are going to be shallow here today. On Lake Monticello, hey, another day of loving life. And there you go. Oh, missed him. We got some out here in 20 couple foot of water, and that's where he at today. Dingy the water, shallow the fish, always. So I come out here, I seen a little color in the water. I'm fish shallow today. Just got to make them bite. There's something down there. Got to make them bite. They're moving on in. Water temperature is 55 degrees, and they're moving on in. And hey, we got to make these juggers bite. They don't want to bite. But I think they're in the shallow pockets today. I unloaded the boat. The gulls and loons was all in shallow water. And I'm figuring they're going to be shallow. Probably bass and everything. We're going to see if we can catch a couple. We got them bumping at it. They ain't want to take it. Hey folks, we just figured out that to catch these fish today, you got to troll. I couldn't catch nothing on the bottom. I started trolling, I'm getting bites. I think we got a bass. We got a bass and a doggone perch. And Luna is trying to, oh Lord, I can't pick him up. Luna's trying to take the bass out in hand. And the perch. Ain't that something? The fish are up. Look at him. Look what I'm talking about. See them doggone 3 loons? They're driving me nuts. What I'm talking about. Look at that bass. Called him trolling. 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 That's what I'm talking about. We got a troll to catch these fish. Bass and a nice perch at the same time trolling. Hey, I'm gonna lay them in this drum. I'll put them in the live well in a second. So now we figured out what we got to do. We got to ease around and get off the bottom. They ain't on the bottom, they are up. The water color is dingy. And the fish are up. That's what we figured out. Put this camera up a little bit, I'm sorry. Hey, we done figured it out. Watch this. I'm out fishing, I can't catch nothing. I can't get a bite. I started trolling and it started biting. It might be the last 2 we catch, but I don't think so. Hey, thanks for being with the Old Fisherman on another episode. We caught a few, but it's been tough for the first hour and a half. And I'm hoping I'm coming on the pattern now that I need to do. And it's all about adapting. Hey, my old way ain't working today. So we're going to pull these, see, I already got a bite. We're going to pull these jigs on about a halfway, about number 5 trolling motor. And we're going to see if we can catch something. See that? That's what I'm talking about. That's what they want. They want it swimming, and that's what we are going to do. This is, oh, he got off. They want it swimming. They want it swimming. It's, hey, temperature's warm, 50s. I got clothes on, but it's in the 50s. No hat today. No heavy hat anyhow. And we're going to troll. And I'm thinking that's what we need to do. Troll and pull. I've been working on the bottom slow, and water temperature is 55, and they up. They suspended in this dingy water is what they are. Got him that time. I tell you, they want it pulling. I want it pulling. pulling. And they ain't bad perch, they ain't whoppers, but they ain't bad, they eatable. Eatable. Alright, let's drop her back down. We'll keep trying, that's all we can do. So nose to the wind and make it happen, because they don't want to bite. There you go. See that? I'm telling you, them jokers want it trolling. And you can't have a lot of line out either. You got to be the 45. It's got to be tilted down at the bottom. Is what's happening. I'll figure them out, them jokers. That's when the fishermen got to come out in you when they're tough. And they tough. They're really tough. There you go. We got something going now. We got something going now. We got something going now. Loney don't take him off my hook. Loney don't take him off my hook. We gonna catch him. Get away, Loney. Doggone Loney. They just scattered out all over this bottom out here in about 25 foot of water. That's where they at. And once he gets to the bottom, you got to pull it slow to catch him. That's what you got to do. What you got to do and circle the boat and that kind of stuff. There you go. Oh, missed him. You hit it. Tell you they're out there. We're going to get them going here in a minute. There you go. There you go. There you go. We'll figure them out. I hope Loney don't take him off my hook. We'll figure them out. They ain't no huge ones, but hey, they fish. Gotta love a couple fish. Oh, come off of that. Doggone rascal. Doggone rascal. And pulling my jigs down too on top of that. Got to hate that. Alright. Let's get back out and get one. What y'all say? I believe we're going to catch a couple right in here. It's going to be slow, but I believe we'll catch a mess. Hey, when they ain't biting, you get a couple bites, you better stick to that area and stick doing the same thing you've been doing. Pulling that thing. That's what you got to do. We circle this boat, different angles, 25, 30 foot of water, I believe we can catch us a mess. That's what I think. Hey folks, drop back out and got another little perch on. Loney's trying to get him. Them jokers is trying to take him off my hook. I never seen that like it. They trying to take the fish off my hook. Darn bunch of loons. You gotta hate a loon. I love them and hate them at the same time. I can't help it. They're running fish off. I catch one or two that go to diving, the fish leave. Come on, Loney. Look at it. They're driving me nuts is what they're doing. So many of them. Ain't no fish gonna stay down there with them jokers diving all up on the boat. That's for sure. There you go. Finally got a bite. I tell you what, you got to work for these jokers. You got to work for them, because they sure don't want to bite. Looney, I swear. I mean, they don't want to bite. Come on, get out of the way. The beating's helping today. Oh man, he hit it. He followed it up and hit it. gonna change direction. We're gonna pull the boat over here and pull it the other direction. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw the Comalander swing on them hindies. There you go. See what I mean? That's what it takes. We'll get them now. Them jokers let me figure out what they'll do. If I do that swing a different direction and they take it, I get them. I'll get them. I will get them. I promise you. I will get them. Loney, get out of here. 30 foot of water. And I'm thinking, as it's going down, I'm going to pull this jig over here at another angle. What I'm going to do, and we're going to reel it up. Try that old way. See if they'll take it. Come on now, don't quit now. Pull it again, different angle. Circle this boat. There he is. See that? We'll figure them out. I always do. Loon is trying to take it off the hook now. Doggone it. They're not that big. They're just a matter of adjusting to catch these jokers. And you never know when a bass is going to take that thing. Trolling along again. We got a nice one this time. Might be another bass. Might be another bass. It could be another bass. Or it could be a loon in the, a perch in the belly. That's what it is. Perch in the belly. They pull like a doggone bass, let me tell you. You get one in the belly, they pull like a bass. Y'all see how aggressive these loons are, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Aggravating rascals. They all over the place down there right this second. I mean, they're everywhere. Water be catching one now. Bunch of fish down. Could be bass. There he is. There he is. They want it reeling though, no doubt. Little ones, they're babies. Ain't nothing but babies. That's why I'm missing them right there. Babies. There he is. There he is. There he is. That's a keeper. Not a whopper, but he's a keeper. There he is. He nailed it. He nailed it. I can get him in before Loney gets him. Oh God. Loney had my other jigs. He come loose. It ain't but a matter of time we're gonna hook this doggone bird. He's too aggressive. A matter of time. He thinks I'm fishing for him. Get on, Loney. There you go. I got another bite. Well, he's slow though, ain't they? We just struggling to catch what we catching. Look at that. Look at that bird. You think he ate something? Look at that. You cannot have it. Come on in here. Hey, look at him. Look at him. Y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. He wanting this thing. Look at him. Ain't that something? You think that bird ain't tame? Hey, day. He tame. Oh, wait. Wish they'd turn on for about 20 minutes. I know that. I could use some turning on about 20 minutes. Right there's fish. Them bass. I'm looking at bass. I know what bass look like. Them bass. We ought to catch one of them bass. There ain't no reason that bass shouldn't hit this jig. None. Bumped it down. I'll pull it again, see what happens. Let's pull it. There's fish all down there. We'll be getting a bite. Let's speed up a little bit, see what happens. Oh, they really down there right now. There you go. There you go. There you go. I know doggone well I'm seeing fish. Get him up before Loney gets him, I can tell you that. They go crazy. Look at them. I ain't never seen a doggone bird act like that. They gone haywire around here. They hitting a small jig head. Is what they hitting. They ain't hitting the big jig heads. They hitting a small jig head. line feels frayed. I'm mighty scared we're fixing to. I need to retie. The line is really frayed. I hook a bass, I'm gonna break it off. You watch what I tell you. I believe there's some bass down here to get hooked too. I believe about half of them bass, they just ain't biting right now. Not that time, but I still see fish. Oh, there was a bump. There was a bump. Looney! Them jokers tame, ain't they? They tame. I mean, they tame. There he is. Finally. A pretty nice one. Hey folks, we done hooked up on another largemouth. Sure have. We got another largemouth, and Looney's trying to get him off my hook, and Looney's sitting right here. There are 5 other ones in the water around him. But we got another largemouth. Oh, 2. Might have 2. Hey, we got 2. And they're trying 2 largemouth at one time. Look at that. 2 largemouth at one time. Look at that. Huh? You got to love it. The Old Fisherman still can do it, can't he? Look at that. 2 largemouth at one time on Lake Monticello on Slider Jigs. Hey, one of them's a slider and one of them's a tar jig. But look here. 2 at one time. The Old Fisherman still can do it even when they ain't biting. And they believe you me, they ain't biting. We struggling. Hey, we struggling. But we catching a couple. We catching a couple. Yes, sir, we catching a couple. Largemouth bass. I'm gonna cook me a couple of these babies for supper. I love largemouth. He's bleeding anyhow. He's got down in the gills. I can't throw him back. Hey, that's a nice one. That was being bleeding. Hey, there's one. That's a bass. That's a bass. Shows the world. That's a bass. Huh? There's a bass. No doubt. Got a bass on it. I ain't got a net ready. Just starting here. And hey, let's see if we can get it. That's number 1 anyhow. Nice one too. Got a nice one. Damn. Look at that. Cool bass already this morning. Look at that. Old Fisherman. Loving life and catching bass. Look at that. Huh? That's a pretty one, ain't it? Hey, that's about a 3.5. That's a nice one. Got him on the doggone Charlie Brewer. 3-inch. Pumpkin seed, black pumpkin seed jig. Using 2 3-inch Charlie Brewer, 3 3-inch Charlie Brewer jigs. Got one of them on an 1/8 ounce head, and the other 2 is on 1/4 ounce head. On the bottom, the one I just caught that on, I'll show you. We got the Charlie Brewer flathead. Right there. Charlie Brewer flathead. Then we got a yellow and chartreuse jig at the top. We got a regular Charlie Brewer 3-inch. Drop it to the bottom with a big hole. Pull on the other side of the cove over here, we got a nice one on a white perch. Nice white perch. Then we catch another one. Looks like you got to move around to get them to bite. It's chilly out here. Wind blowing, cloudy conditions. Hey, we're gonna try to catch a couple more though before we go home. We ain't caught many, we caught a few bass, a couple perch. Hey, maybe we'll get on that. I think I see a few down there we gonna bite, that's the problem. Catch a couple and quit. It's quit. What they do, they don't want it straight down here. You got to pull it. Straight, it was right there. You got to pull it. They don't want it. There you go. There's a nut. There's a nut. There's a nut. White perch.
So, loving life. It's tough over here. It's this time of year is always tough. You got to find little pockets of them and catch a few at a time. They ain't like they are when it be in winter, where you can kill them. So you got that kind of work for them now. Hey, yeah. Hey, we might be on something over here now. We might be on a few perch. That ain't a big one, but hey, it's a perch. I'm gonna throw it back. Up to the bottom. They're not hitting the green ghost. Put the green ghost on the bottom. I'm not getting a bite on it. I need to change that. We get a nut. Okay, well, I found a little pocket of it. Hopefully. Nope, there you go. I'm missing. There's a few down there. I see them. I see them. They slow biting, now let me tell you. You got to get it off the pot lock, Reggie. The pot lock won't do it. There you go. Oh, miss it. Oh, don't it? They're bumping it, but they ain't taking it. This perch down there. It's starting to lighten up a little bit. They might go to bite. A little sunshine, there you go. That's a good one. That's a bass. That's a bass. That's a bass. That's another bass right there, buddy. All day long. Another bass. Look at him. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Look at that. You got the green ghost. Show us the world. Huh? Got the green ghost. Put it on spotlight right here. Look at that. Green ghost. And he didn't want it. He hit kind of the edge of it. It ain't in his mouth. They just ain't feeding. Oh, they got it.